That's right, my friend. Let me ask you, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear?
Yo, what's up guys? It's me, Ventus SGN, here with tips and tricks on how to get your YouTube channel popping, how to get people watching your videos or watching your channel. So I know my channel is not that big, but it's getting success, and I feel like I want to share that information with people who are maybe having a little bit of hard time making their videos, because there's a lot of people who ask me, hey, did you like my video? And I have to tell them honestly, no, I didn't like your video. It's not that I'm being mean to them or rude, it's that I'm being honest with them so they can make those changes to make their channels and their videos a little bit better. Alright, so what you want to do is first, you want to pick a game that you absolutely love playing. You absolutely love playing this game. And the reason I say this is because in some weird otherworldly way, people can sort of sense the passion that you have behind your videos. YouTube videos are like art, and with any art that a person creates, be it acting or singing or you know, paintings or whatever like that, if you have passion behind it, your fan base, or not your fan base, but the people who are receiving your art, they're going to feel that passion. So if you're playing a game that you don't really like, that you know you might get views on it or whatever like that, but you don't have any passion behind it, people are going to sense that. Alright, so pick a game that you have passion for. The game that I started out with my passion for was DC Universe Online. I still have a little bit of passion for that game, and I've got a lot of subscribers from it, so people watch those videos. Alright, once you have that fan base in a certain game, and in any given game, then you know you're already winning the battle, you know, winning the war of subscribers and views. Alright, so when you first start off and you have a channel that's maybe 5-10 subs, you're already in the negative, you're in the red, because there aren't a whole lot of people who want to watch new YouTubers. I'm not saying that there aren't people out there, but there aren't a lot. So this is the mentality that you have to have. Your mentality has to be that no one is going to watch my channel unless I do something amazing, because no one wants to watch me when they can go watch Nadeshot, when they can go watch T Martin, when they can go watch Orbit. So you have to have that mentality. Not saying that it's true, but it's just a mentality that you have to put your mindset in, so you can go for the goal, go for the gusto, and do things right. Because I'll be honest with you, no one's really gonna watch new YouTubers. At least that's my opinion. You have to really give them some incentive. Alright, so what incentive can you give a person to watch a new YouTube channel, a new video that you have? Alright, from a new video from a new subscriber, a new YouTuber. Oh my god, my words. Alright, so basically what you want to do is find the game that you like, and once you find that game you have passion about, make a short video, minute to a minute and a half. Alright, minute to a minute and a half. The reason why I say this is when you have a person that's cruising YouTube videos and they'll be like, oh, this video is not that long, I'll watch it and see what's up. That's the going mentality for a lot of YouTube watchers. They see a new YouTuber with a 10-minute long video, they're probably not going to watch it unless there's some extenuating circumstances, like this is a tutorial video, which I'll get into a little bit later. But short video, sweet and to the point, and make sure that you talk to your subscribers, and your intro has to be super powerful. You have to either make it powerful or weird. Yo, what's up, dudes? You know, put that energy and excitement behind it, because they're gonna hear that and be like, whoa, this guy's really positive, this guy's really upbeat, let me watch what his video is. And if you keep that energy going on, it's amazing. There's this dude named Fraser Boy. I don't know if you know who he is, but his channel is all about Call of Duty. Alright, he's not the best Call of Duty player, but he's good. He goes around pubs. The thing that you like about Fraser Boy's channel, because I'll put it in perspective. You can watch Call of Duty anywhere. There are hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of YouTube channels out there who play Call of Duty, and they're all pretty good, probably. Let's just say that you have 100 YouTube channels that all do Call of Duty, and they all do kick ass. They all get nukes. They all drop 50 bombs and get the high score streaks. What sets those channels apart? The YouTuber behind those videos. You want to watch a YouTube video not only for the content, but for the YouTuber and his personality. And as an example, Fraser Boy, he has an amazing personality. He's entertaining to listen to. And I know what you're saying. Not everybody can be a Frasier boy. Not everybody can be super entertaining to listen to. And I'll get into more things about that nature. But I simply think that anybody has the ability to make their voice sound super energetic and to get people to watch their videos in that way. So make your video short, sweet, to the point. Get a nice, good talking intro. Introduce yourself. Yo, what's up, dudes? My name is Ventus SGN. I'm so glad you guys are watching this video. I've recorded this. This is super cool. I want to show you this awesome thing that I did. Build it up or whatever like that. If it's a minute, 2 minutes long, whatever like that, and if it truly is pretty cool, they might sub. They're going to sub anyway once they hear your voice and you see the energy that you have behind what you're doing. They're going to sub. So, or they might just, watch a video, and if they decide they don't like it, they might not sub. But for the most part, they'll sub because, the energy that you have. And if what you're showing is really cool, they're going to sub. And you have to keep building upon that sort of relationship that you have. You have to keep going back and using that same energy with every video, because literally they're watching you to hear that same energy, to be, energized by you, I guess. Entertained would be the better word to use. Alright, so yeah. And as you go along making your videos once a day, I would only suggest uploading once a day, because you don't want to be inundated. You don't want to inundate anybody on your subscribers list, who subscribe to you rather, with 50 1-minute videos a day. They're gonna unsub. There's one YouTuber that I will sub to, and the dude would literally upload 6, 7, 8, 10 videos a day of 50 seconds long. True indeed, they were very short videos, and a couple seconds out of the day to watch a video is not bad, but he would upload so many of them that my feed was just filled with nothing but him, so I unsub. So you don't want to inundate your subscribers with content after content, is what I'm saying. My advice in that realm, in that area, would be to just upload one video a day, one short video a day, to give people, oh, he uploaded a video and it's another 20-second, 1-minute video, I'll watch it again. Or if you only have time to upload one a day, you don't have the time to just upload day after day after day, I would say upload a couple of videos in one day, but release them one day at a time. Because I know when I first started, I had the ability. I wanted to upload, and just keep uploading. But that's not a good idea. That's really not a good idea. You have to really space it out. And trust me, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. One day you'll be like T Martin 2, and you can upload 50 videos in one day and people are going to watch, But when you're first starting out, it has to be very simple, very short. And YouTube it's a race. It's a slow race. You have to be patient. You're not going to gain success overnight unless you do something amazing. And let's talk about what that amazing is. Alright, so another good way to get your YouTube channel popping, real good way, is to make tutorial videos. Now, I have met so many people on games like Bloodborne and Witcher who have all of this knowledge that I talk to in party chats, and they can tell me how to do this and how to do that, and I'm like, man, thanks, gosh, how did you figure this out? And they're like, man, I just played the game, and they have knowledge. That knowledge is so much power when it comes to YouTube, because if you have a question about how to do something, guess what? There are, I guarantee you, 100,000 other people in the world who have that same question. And where are they going to go? They're going to go straight to YouTube to find the answers, because YouTube now is just the easy answer machine, So if you have knowledge on a certain subject, those videos can be as long as you, well, not as long as you want, because if there's somebody else who has the same videos, given the same knowledge, and it's shorter, they're gonna probably watch that. So, but what I'm saying is, if you have detailed information, give that information to your subscribers or to people who may be looking, because as many people as there are that have YouTube and they have YouTube accounts, there are twice as many who don't have YouTube accounts. So you want to appeal to everybody, and those people who don't have YouTube accounts, they may not be subs, they may not translate into subscribers, but they're going to translate into views. And I have a rudimentary understanding of how YouTube works. If a certain video is getting a lot of views, it's more likely that that video is going to show up on someone's YouTube feed on what to watch next. Or if there's a term that they're searching, like how to do such and such. Depending on how many views you have, you're going to be ranked on that list of what comes up. Because that's like, I don't know, I made a video on Witcher 3 about how to leave Vizima Palace. And I think I was the first person to make that video. So when people search that term, I'm going to come up. I don't know if that's true now, but that was a part that got me stuck on The Witcher 3, and I thought it would get other people stuck as well. So I made a video about it, and that video is one of my most watched Witcher 3 videos. Probably my only watched Witcher 3 videos, because I was giving people knowledge and helping them out and teaching them how to do something. My Dragon Ball Xenoverse videos are a prime example for that. When a game comes out, a brand new game comes out, and you're able to get it, listen, this is the best advice that I can give you. A new game comes out, and you know that you're going to no-life this game to where you're going to learn all of that game's secrets ASAP. Every time that you do something in that game that keeps you a little bit stuck, or maybe something that you don't think people would know, or anything of that nature, make a YouTube video about it and post it ASAP, because it's brand new. The market is wide open. That's probably the best information that I can give a new YouTube content creator is make tutorial videos on brand new games that come out. Get it as soon as it drops. Like, if you know that there's a game coming out that you're going to like and a lot of people are going to like, save up your monies. Go buy that game as soon as it drops and play it non-stop for the first like 8 hours and start like finding ways to help people play the game better and post those videos. And a really, really big tool to help you do that is Facebook. If you have a laptop, or maybe your smartphone or your tablet can do it, make those videos and join Facebook groups that pertain to whatever game it is. Because every game that comes out, I guarantee you, there's a Facebook group for it. And if there isn't a Facebook group for it, create that Facebook group, and people will come, because people join Facebook groups for video games to talk to other people who play those video games, and to maybe get help from those people, or maybe to help other people, and to share information and knowledge, or just the love of the game. I know it may sound cheesy and something that you're not supposed to do, but listen. Advertising is how people are going to know that your channel exists. You can't just make a channel and start posting videos and think that people are just going to come and watch your videos. You have to post it on Twitter, post it on your Facebook, make an entire Facebook devoted to your YouTube channel, make a Twitter account devoted to your thing, and follow everybody, and make sure you gain some followers or whatever like that, and just repost. Post your link, post a link, post a link. Good thumbnails are a great way to attract people, but I know it's really difficult for brand new people in the game to make thumbnails. So I would say you just kind of got to hope and pray on that until you learn how to make decent thumbnails. An intro is not really too necessary, and I'll tell you why. Intros can be cool, but probably later when you gain maybe your first 1,000 subs, I would say an intro would be pretty effective, because when you have a new YouTube channel and new YouTube videos coming out, you want to get to the point as soon as possible without a whole lot of preamble. And as cool as an intro may be, it sort of detracts from the main point. Alright, start the video right into the action. Best advice I ever got for Call of Duty is something I'll relate to you. When you start a Call of Duty video, don't start at the beginning of the game. Start at your first kill. Go to like a second or 2 seconds before your first kill and put it right there, because as soon as people want to see the action. People want to see the action. If you couple that with your energetic intro, yo, what's up guys, it's me, and you see just on the screen kills after kills coming, you're probably going to watch that video. Other people are going to think the same way. They're going to watch that video. You know what I mean? So there's that. Let's see, what else? Music. Music is going to be a tough thing to come by. I would say at first, don't even worry about music, especially if you're using that little PlayStation stuff that they give you. It's so played out. Just your voice is going to be enough. And I can't reiterate this enough. Talk through your entire 1 minute or 2 minute long video. It is so frustrating to me when people make YouTube videos and they have this nice, good 5 or 6 minute video that looks like it's going to be interesting, and they say, what's up guys, welcome to the video, this is me doing this, I hope you guys enjoy, peace. and you just see them doing gameplay. I don't understand that. That frustrates me to no end, because it's like, okay, I literally am watching this video because you're playing a game that I like to watch and I like to play. I have seen this game being played 100,000 times. I want to see something unique, you know? While your video may be unique, you may be doing something that nobody else does, maybe. I want to hear your commentary throughout the entire video. I want to hear your voice throughout the entire video. Talk about something entertaining, you know? Give the people something to listen to while they watch. A funny story always works. I know everybody has a funny story, and if you don't have a funny story, tell any story, because nobody's life is boring. I refuse to believe that people just have boring lives. You have something interesting that's happened to you. Talk about that for a few moments, you know, if you have a longer video. But for the most part, when you're making those videos, talk about what you're doing in the video. Describe it, you know? Like right here, I got the final kill cam. This dude was just camping around the corner, and I didn't really aim very good because I knew the person was going to die anyway, no matter what. So I just started shooting. You know, that sort of thing. People want to hear those types of things. You may not think they want to hear it, but they do. They do. You know, they want to hear what's going on in the video. So to say, hey guys, watch this video, see ya, and then just leave them watching, that's sort of a cheesy way out that shows that you really don't want to work for what you're doing. And you have to work. You know, YouTube isn't hard to do, but it does require a little bit of maintenance when you're making your videos. Alright, and let's see, another topic that I do want to go over is just being positive in your videos. Now, I know a lot of people, there's a dark side of YouTube, I'll say it. There's a side of YouTube where people like to hear just negativity. You know, there are some channels people are like, why does this person have so many subs? And they're just the most negative ass that I've ever heard on YouTube. Because there are people who gravitate towards that. But if you're trying to come up in a certain game and, you know, be positive for that game, and you maybe want to gain some attention or notice from that certain game, be it DC Universe Online, Dragon Ball Z Universe, or whatever, you know, just be positive. You know, hype up their game. Because the reason why game developers allow their content to be shared on YouTube without copyrights is because it's free advertisement for that game. And that in turn makes people want to play that game, so they make more money. So YouTube is basically free advertisement for game developers, which is it's a symbiote circle, if you understand what I mean. You know, they make the game, we make the YouTube videos, we get paid off those YouTube videos, they in turn get more sales on the game. So it's a symbiote circle. It goes around in a circle, basically. So be positive about the game you're playing, you know. Or if you want to be honest about some things, do it without being super negative, you know. Say what you don't like and try to make it as positive as possible, but, you know, don't be rude when you're talking about things like that. And also thank your subscribers for coming. You know, if you notice that your first video had maybe, you know, 5 views, whatever like that, and you gained 1 or 2 subs off of it, thank those people. Be like, man, guys, I can't believe you guys came and watched my video. I appreciate it so much. You know, it reminds me of a time when I was watching one of Killer Keemstar's live streams. He would do this thing, Operation False Hope, and he would go to some poor little kid's channel or whatever like that, and he would say, everybody in the stream, the 1,000 or 2,000 people, he'd say, go to this video, press the like button or whatever like that. And just this one little kid, it really resonates to me what this kid did with new YouTubers, what they should do when it comes to this. We blew this kid's video up. It literally got maybe 3,000 or 4,000 views when this kid's most viewed video was like 12 views. He made such a thank you video the next day when he saw how many views he got. He was so happy and he showed his appreciation. So I think that any YouTuber, when they're first starting out, when you see that you've got, you know, whatever views, be thankful. Be thankful and thank your subscribers. At the end of your videos, always say something to your subscribers. Be like, man, I just want to thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. You know, I know my channel's not getting, you know, it's not big yet, but you guys are the start of something good. You know, really just make your subscribers feel like they know you. You know, talk to them. because that's pretty much what it is, man. People want to feel like they know the YouTubers. I can't tell you how many people now on my channel. It's not a bad thing. It's a really amazing thing. They just want to know me because I'm this YouTuber person. I'm a personality that everybody knows or whatever like that. So you make sure you do want to make sure your subscribers feel like they can connect with you. You know what I mean? If that sort of makes sense. In the comments section, talk to them. Because when you're starting out, you ain't going to have but maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 comments. Make sure you go to those comments and talk to those people personally and thank those people, because those people are going to be the ones that are going to say, I was with your channel when you had 3 subs, when you were with 5 subs. You want those people down the line to be there supporting you because they're going to be there. You know, sometimes you're going to, when your channel gets big, you're going to get these subs that come, they're going to be there for like a month, 2 months, and they're going to unsub, or they might even not even watch videos anymore or whatnot like that. But those people that are there from the beginning, those are the ones that you really kind of want to, you know, keep and hang on to. Voice crack. Let's see. I can't think of anything else. I've touched on tutorials, music, intros, connecting, playing certain games. I guess that is it. If you have any questions at all about, you know, starting off in the YouTube game, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, because I want to help you to grow your channel with as much advice as I can give you. So until next time, guys, I'm Ventus SGN. Do me a huge favor, like, comment, and subscribe for more content out of this channel, because I'm here for you guys. I do it for you. Yeah, Call of Duty. Woo! Peace.